Hi, Cancer. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, let's talk about the moon this week. It will be in the last quarter phase before it moves into the waning crescent. When the moon is in the last quarter phase, we find moments of safety and admiration. This is the perfect time to practice forgiveness. The moon will then move into the waning crescent, and it will move through Leo, Virgo, and Libra. During the waning crescent moon, our minds, bodies, and spirit need self-care. I will post a few self-care ideas in the description box, ideas you may like to try this week. Thank you. We all could use a little self-care, but especially during the waning crescent moon. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. And the underline, oh, look, we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. Spiritual blessings, spiritual fulfillment. Finding spiritual blessings, finding spiritual fulfillment. And that is driven by the Hierophant card, which is knowledge, wisdom, and knowing. You know, or you will come to find to know that you are spiritually blessed. You are spiritually gifted. Fair and honest. Let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here, Cancer. And we start off with the Death card, the ending. The ending brings in a new partnership, a new relationship, a new opportunity, judgment in your favor with the Queen of Pentacles. Cancer, you are the most disciplined of the zodiac signs. And it is no surprise that you are given task that requires the greatest attention to detail and to organization. And even though you enjoy what it is that you do, there has been a shift that is causing you or having you want to try something new or add something different to your routine. And I really do believe, Cancer, that in part that is because Saturn has gone station direct as of November 4th, and it will be direct until May of next year. Saturn teaches us how to set boundaries with ourselves as well as others. And those lessons vary according to our zodiac sign and the planetary placement in our astrological chart. Saturn went when Saturn went retrograde, you had a deep connection with self and the meaning of life. And so now that Saturn has gone direct, you will enter a time of transformation, and you will want to focus on your personal beliefs, psychology, and how to use what you know, how to use what you have learned when Saturn is retrograde. And I really do see that playing a direct role in your public life, playing a direct role in your professional life. It's almost like you've gained a new knowledge, you've gained a new wisdom of yourself and of a spiritual wisdom, a spiritual knowledge of the world as a whole. And now you're really wanting to incorporate that or bring that into your career, bring that into your public life, bring that into your professional life. And you're really looking and really searching on ways that you can do that. Beautiful. And you know, Cancer, if anyone can find a way how to do that, you will be able to find a way to do that. That is a beautiful and admirable way to incorporate your spirituality into your public life, into your professional life. I will also say that when you really truly begin that spiritual journey, there is no need to look or to try to find that ways to incorporate that. Relax, be yourself, and be genuine and true to yourself, and that will all fall into place. Let Spirit guide you in your private life, in your personal life. You are really feeling, are really finding the balance and the harmony, not only within yourself, but the balance and harmony in all of your personal relationships. And this is a new venture for you. This is new and exciting, and you're really looking forward to this stage of your life. Your spirituality, your spiritual gifts are really overflowing and having a wonderfully profound effect on all of your private relationships. And you're really feeling the need to show and express your love to those that are closest to you. And those that are around you are very receptive to this shift, this change in your energy. Sometimes it is better to let someone fade away than overthink. And so I think that there's one, possibly two people that you're needing to let go, that you have found their energy or their vibration is not lining up with your energy and your vibration. And sometimes, you know, Cancer, it's as simple as, I don't like how I feel when I'm around this person. It doesn't need to be anything in particular. It doesn't need to be anything specific, other than I do not like how I am or how I feel when I'm around this person or when I'm around these people. And even perhaps you may be feeling like you would like to have a conversation, or that you feel that you need to share this with this person or these people. But in actuality, you do not. People like that, especially when we begin to vibrate a little bit higher, or their energy is not matching ours, they will have a tendency to fall. They will have a tendency to fade away and to really work themselves out of our lives. And in this situation, that might be the better avenue to take, is to just let them fade away and really work themselves out of our lives. And I do believe that that is where that emotional fulfillment is coming from, and why it is driven by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is change, but a change coming from wisdom, a change coming from an inner knowing. And that is the key to spiritual fulfillment, to that spiritual gift that the universe, that Spirit is bringing in. Final thoughts, final messages. Practice, contracts, thinking, contemplation, sudden change. There has been a tension. There has been a disagreement. And this is coming to an end. You have thought about this. You have contemplated on this. And you have taken the action, or the action has been put into motion. Perhaps there's a calculated risk that you have been wanting to take, a calculated risk that is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. And Spirit is letting you know it is time to take that calculated risk. It is time to step out of your comfort zone. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. Please do leave in the description box, what step are you taking? What is getting you out of your comfort zone, and where is that bringing you? I'm excited to hear that. You have a blessed week, Cancer.